Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently well on our way to putting the Mongol Empire together for them. Fantastic. So at this point we are, let's see, did we get the Persian Empire? No, we still need 5 more. That's right, because we died right as we were declaring this. That's fine, we should still be truced to this guy, and yes we are. But we are certainly working on fabricating some claims over here, and that will be just fine. Now, there's plenty of other locations that we can attack over here. We do have the Mongolian Empire, technically, at this point, so that is wonderful. Tataria, we're still a little ways away from. Siberia, we haven't started on. We have Turan. Khazaria, we have 1 county in, and Volga-Ural, we have no counties in. Okay. We've got our work cut out for us. We still have like 150 years. This is going to happen. I think there's no doubt about that. Are we truce to this man? We are not. That's a lot of prestige for, what is this, 3 counties? What's this guy's claims? That's 2 counties. Or we could just go for a de jure duchy, and I mean, it's not great. It's certainly not great. There's this over here that I actually almost forgot about. We can offer him vassalage with a religious exemption, and he'll accept that. In fact, we probably should have tossed him money and given him low requirements, but that'll be fine. Okay, so we now can host a feast, and so we shall. Fantastic. We can transfer this guy over, and we'll definitely do that. We're going to be hitting our vassal limit extremely hard, so that's fine. The Byzantines. Do we have any good claims on them right now? A single county. Not ideal. And a secondary single county. Also not ideal. Okay. This is up in Tataria. Okay. I think we want to start pushing up into this territory. So we'll attack this man, and we'll do only a ducal conquest? Hang on a moment. Do we not have forced vassalage yet? We don't. Okay, that's right. Okay, so in that case, we're just going to do a ducal conquest of county. I mean, that's really quite bad, right? It's really quite bad. Do we have any halfway decent claims? We have no CB on this guy. No CB on this guy. We have some de jure lands over here we could take. This is, how many counties is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 counties, and those are in Mongolia. Okay. I mean, they're de jure claims, so we're not surprised. That one's not great. Ooh, this one's actually pretty good. I like this one. We'll go ahead and declare that. How many troops does he have? He has about 8k. Sounds good. We will raise up our men-at-arms only, and then raise up about 15k levies, I think. So that'll be fine. We will talk about this later. We want that prestige. Fantastic. So we have about 3,000 troops here now. Like I said, we want somewhere around 15,000. We can call a hunt, and so we shall. That'll be enough troops. Fantastic. They can actually start heading on over. No time for chit-chat. I'm getting that fox. And these guys will follow up behind as soon as they're ready. It'll take them a little while to get there, but that's fine. We return home, reinvigorated. Excellent. So, of course, we'll be truce to this guy for a while. That's to be expected. We will lose decisively. What? Oh, this is our first army here. This isn't these guys. Okay, I was confused by that for sure. Yeah, see it done. And we're going to stop gathering here. We have enough. Okay, so we'll head on over, and we did finish getting our claim over here. Let's go ahead and fabricate ourselves a 3rd claim. We only need 2 more in total. Or rather, a 4th claim. We only need 2 more in total. Okay, so we're going to head on in over here. And should we just siege here? You know what? Let's just siege here. It won't take long. It'll get us some quick and easy war score. A lot of hostile armies around. Let's make our way into their castle, or rather their capital. And we're just going to want to siege our way over to the actual war goal, which is over here. After the capital. That'll be completely fine. No worries about that at all. No worries in the slightest. So we're just going to group these guys together. Fantastic. And we'll just siege our way on over. So we'll just head to here. Oh, never mind. We captured him. Okay. So we'll disband everybody. And that's some sweet, sweet territory outside of our existing empires. That's in the Empire of Siberia. Fantastic. Okay, so there's this guy. There are these de jure lands. The de jure duchy here, de jure counties. We don't have that much great, right? Interesting. This would all be in Tataria, so we'll go ahead and declare this, I suppose. He has 3,000 troops. Okay, that's adorable. We're going to raise our men-at-arms here. It's going to take 53 days, allegedly. And they're going to go in and attack the capital as soon as they're done. Wonderful. We'll ignore him and steal his ideas. There we go. So we're a ways away from Siberia here. We're getting almost halfway there with Tataria. Khazaria and Volga-Ural we're a ways away with, but we're getting pretty close here, actually. The Persian Empire we are incredibly close to getting. And the Persian Empire was kind of the toughest. So that's great. We're going to head in over here, hit their capital, and see what we get from that. Which, by the way, their capital is part of the war goal. That's wonderful. And do we go fight their army? Let's do it. No, don't go this way. Go this way. I wanted to clear this. There we go. Perfect. We can call in dynasty members, but why would we want to do that? We're going to bump this guy up to extortionate taxes because, you know, we definitely need more money. We have a big money problem here with only having 22,500 spare gold that we can't spend. It's a huge, huge problem. We can, of course, create additional titles. We're not going to do that at this exact time. We're going to see about chasing this guy down. And we do catch him here. Perfect. That should yield us 50% war score. In fact, we captured their leader. Fantastic. Yields us 100% war score. There we go. We've got some fantastic border gore here going on. Absolutely beautiful. And we don't have a CB on this guy. We're kind of waiting to some degree until we get forced vassalage, which will be quite soon. So that'll be fine. Who else can we fight? I mean, we do have ACB on this guy, just to do a ducal conquest of county. Yes, present my claim. Oh, I messed that up. We had a claim on the whole duchy there. I'm dumb. Oh well. We don't need it. All we need is one additional claim. I clicked through too quickly there. That was entirely my own fault. So we're going to declare on this gentleman here, and we're just going to take this county. Excellent. We'll raise up our troops right here. Just the men-at-arms should be sufficient, and we'll go attack over here as soon as we can. We'll hold an interesting conversation. Fantastic. So yeah, things are definitely going well here. We're making very rapid progress. Khazaria is going to be interesting to try to break into, but realistically, it's mostly going to be Siberia that's going to be challenging a bit for us. But once we get forced vassalage again, then that'll be great. Apparently they're attacking Baghdad? Ah. This guy's allied. Okay, that's fine. We'll be done gathering here quite soon, and we can just make our way through here. It shouldn't be a big deal in theory. If we have to come fight this guy, then we can, but I don't think we need to. Okay, attacking over here. Now we have that forced vassalage perk available. Fantastic. Acclaim? How dare he? Okay, that automatically happened. Sure. So we'll get our ticking war score going here. We should be able to siege dramatically faster than they can. We do siege incredibly quickly, after all. And we'll make our way on down. No problem whatsoever here. And we'll siege this, and then we'll come on over this way. An independence faction? That's rude. We're kind of asking for it with how rapidly we're expanding, though. No doubt about that. So this siege will finish up extremely quickly as well. And that will net us probably about another 33% war score. More than that, actually. Fantastic. We'll just head over and hit their capital. That will end this war. Guaranteed. So we still don't have a CB on this man. Nor on this man. Nor on this one. Or actually our armies are raised. That's not going to be helpful. Not going to be helpful at all. Okay, well, we'll just hop over here and get this siege underway. There we go. And that'll only be 9 days. That will end this war for sure. Perfect. We'll enforce that. And disband our troops. Now, this did give this to us, and we need to grant that off to someone else. Perfect. There we go. Additional gains. Although, minute. Certainly minute. So we do have forced vassalage available at this time. We are truced to this guy, although I'm questioning... Yes, get us that claim. I'm questioning whether we can actually forced vassalize him. Too many counties. Okay. What about this guy? Still too many counties. Okay. So we'll have to take some additional... Isn't that fascinating? That is actually very fascinating. We can't do that yet because we're truced, and we don't want to be a truce breaker. Are we still truced to this guy over here? Yes, we are. We do have all the claims we need on him, though. We have all 5. We're not quite prepared to fight him, though, because we are still truced. So we will instead forced vassalize this guy. Unless he would just become vassalized. And so he would. Fantastic. So we'll do that. Perfect. We're now above our vassal limit. That's not shocking. And we are going to create ourselves this duchy. And where does that even go? Here. Okay. So we'll create that title, and we will grant that to this gentleman. And there we go. I don't think that moved any vassals around. But we can then come create this one. It's kind of rare that duchies move vassals around, it seems, but we'll grant this guy that Raj. He will, of course, remain our vassal. Can we transfer any vassals? No, not currently. Okay. See, they have to be direct reports to us for this to actually work. It's kind of unlikely. Faction loses some discontent, sure. We'll create this title over here. And grant you the Raj. Fantastic. I'm a little surprised that we can't transfer any of these into kingdoms, though. That's definitely a little surprising. That must already be part of kingdoms. He would become our vassal. We're still one direct vassal above. That's fine. We'll go ahead and make this duchy. I mean, it's a good thing to make these anyway, right? So we're going to go ahead and do that. Apparently we can demand conversion of this guy. He might accept. We're going to toss him some cash. Only a 33% chance. We'll give it a go. It's not the most likely thing, though. So we'll create this duchy, and we will grant him the Raj and demand his conversion. Only a 17% chance. We'll bump that up to a 52. Okay. We can't make any additional kingdoms. We still haven't managed to drop a direct vassal, which is not super shocking, if I'm honest. This guy is not who I wanted this to go to. Okay, so we'll give it to this guy. Fantastic. And yeah, most of these are going into kingdoms that were already created, which is why they're not actually changing our vassals. So we will give this to this gentleman. There we go. Ooh, we can transfer a vassal. Perfect. There we go. That's what we needed. Okay. So now we could theoretically attack this guy with a forced vassalization. And let's go ahead and do it. Do we want to forced vassalize anyone else over here? Can we forced vassalize this man? Yes, actually. Do we want to do anyone else? I don't think we can really reach anyone else at this point. We couldn't do this guy, right? Right, he holds too many counties. So it's just going to have to be these two. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and raise up our men-at-arms, as well as probably somewhere around 10 to 15,000 levy troops, I think. Okay, that'll all be fine. And we are about 40 days left here, but we're not going to let this fully gather. We're done. Up they go. And as soon as the men-at-arms show up, they'll follow. Perfect. We do see that they have 2,000 troops over here. We'll actually go deal with them. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll take some attrition here, but it should be fine. Not really too concerned about it. And in fact, we'll siege this fort on the way up. We get a weak hook on him. Sure. Excellent work. Well, that was easy. Okay, so that war is over. Okay. So we're going to hop up over this way instead. We're above our direct vassal limit again. That's not shocking in the slightest. This was all completely expected, and what is the kingdom titles like over here? Slightly awkward. Okay. Good to know. It'll probably be a little bit until we can get some of those kingdom titles. So we'll just do something like this. Deal with this army. No problem. These guys will come over here. And I suppose we could start a slow siege here. Never mind, war is over. Okay, well that's happening very quickly. We'll disband our troops, and that is some solid expansion, as expected. So some of these little guys over here. His realm is remote from ours. Oh, this is impassable terrain. Okay. What about this guy? Yes, we can probably make this happen. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. More expansion. There we go. And what about this guy? We can probably make this one happen too. Yes, indeed. Fantastic. There we go. And of course, we are 4 direct vassals too high. We do have some raiders. Where are those raiders at? I don't actually know. I clicked away from it. Oh, they're raiding here. Okay, that's probably fine. So how do we want to do this? We can negotiate a couple of alliances. Not sure that we really need to do that at this time. Well, both of these are internal, right? Who are you? Our nephew and vassal. Yes, that's fine. Who are you? Our brother and friend. Do it. Okay, there we go. That'll be fine. And we can create a few titles. We gained 20 stress from that because we're shy. Okay. Fair enough. So we have a mental break here, and we are... going to become flagellant, I think. That'll be fine. Okay, and then we can flagellate to reduce our stress a bit. Sweet, sweet pain. Fantastic. And we're no longer wounded. Perfect. Are we still truced to this gentleman? Yes, we are. Okay. Mercenary contracts expiring. Right. We don't actually want them to continue. We're no longer using them. So, can we... I guess we just have them, and we can't disband them early. Okay, that's fine. So this guy over here we don't actually have borders with. This guy, I'm willing to bet that we cannot do a forced vassalization. Yeah, he holds too many counties. Actually, hang on. That was a lot of claims. Huh. Huh, indeed. That's a lot of prestige. Do we care about losing a level of fame? Like, for real. That's a huge land grab. This guy already has a kingdom level title. But that level title's out over here. Let's do it. We are going to take a level of fame penalty. And our prestige is going to be negative. I'm aware of this. We're going to have to work our prestige back up. And that's fine. We'll raise up troops. Over here, we'll raise our men-at-arms, and we'll raise our levy troops. Yes, our dishonor does indeed come at a cost. But what cost? This is a huge, huge gain for us. Okay, so we're going to get somewhere around the 15k troops. How many joined the war? Okay, that's irrelevant. 15k is what we need. There we go. And we are going to... I want to chase these guys down, honestly. And then our men-at-arms can head up, like, over here. So these guys would come chase down this force for the prestige benefits. Spend 150 prestige? Yikes. We'll not do that. Farewell, my vassal. Okay. So we're going to attack up over here. That'll be fine. We're also going to attack over here. Now, we need to keep in mind that he does have 12,000 troops. And our men-at-arms are chasing off over here. We don't know where his troops are, but we're assuming they're coming down from his capital. That's generally how the AI usually works. So I'm going to raise up, actually, a few additional levy troops over here. Just in case we need them to defend our men-at-arms. We're not going to need too many of them, potentially like 10k, something along those lines. We'll chase these guys down for the prestige. We're at negative 6,000 prestige, so that's painful, to be sure. Okay, this will be enough. We're going to take them up over here. Excellent. And let's get that prestige. That sweet, sweet prestige. You have got to be kidding me. Well, that is some really terrible timing. So be it. Well, that was a level of fame and 9,000 prestige spent for nothing. Because that guy decided to die right then. Oh boy. Okay, well, that I guess is fine. And we're in a bit of a hole. But it's not something that is unrecoverable. So it'll be okay. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And next episode, we're going to make a bunch of duchies to dig our way out of this. Okay. See you all next time.